Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, please leave a share, like and subscribe. You've arrived at Jeff Baker _ adventures, and I've been bringing you a few content in the last week or two, namely how to master the Jamaican language, a little bit of cooking, and so on. So, as I promised, I'm going to be showing you a few Jamaican slang or accents. It's an accent more than a language because it's broken English, and pretty simple. I showed you Wagwan, what means what's happening. I showed you see me, and of course that means you understand. You see where I'm coming from? That more or less that's what it means. So let me think of another phrase that's useful. Well, come here boy. Come here boy. That's easy. Come here boy. Okay? Come here boy. Jamaican is a very easy language to learn, but I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you. The people, the younger generation, like the 15, 16, and 20s, oh, by the way, they're putting up some equipment here because I think they're gonna have a concert or some kind of exhibition. I think it's to do with some special vehicles, because they're making a lot of cling clang, because they're setting up the stage. Okay. Yeah. So the Jamaican language is very easy to learn. Where I go? Where I go? Where are you going? Where I go? Me not tell you say you know if you do that. Me not tell you say you know if you do that. Did not tell you shouldn't do that. Me not tell you say you shouldn't do that. You know if you do that. So that's something else to chew on. Tell me how you get on. And the other phrase is wagwan, and you see me like this. If you know what it means, just write it in the comment section so I'll know that people are listening and paying attention. So I don't really know what I'm going to talk about apart from that. Today I didn't really have a plan. I'm not very good at planning, but I was thinking about this occasion that I was in England. I mentioned it before on one of my other channels. It's about when I was 7 years old. I told this story before a few times because it's something that I can't forget. And it was about when I came to England from Kingston, from when I was 7 years, and because I didn't know my parents then, because I was grown up by my grandparents, which is a common thing in with Jamaican people in those times, the Windrush, what they call the Windrush people. And our parents were coming to England because they said that the streets were paved with gold, right? And so everybody jumped on board and come to England, landed at Liverpool. And I remember my dad told me that when he landed at Liverpool, they told him, don't go to, I think it was Manchester? Liverpool, don't go to Liverpool, yeah. So they went to Birmingham, and some went to London. And then of course some other places like Derby, Leicester, you know. But the most of the people went to London and Birmingham. And but what I wanna say to you is that I was 7 years. My sister was 6 because I came with my sister. It was me and her that was born in Jamaica. My other 4 siblings, they were born in the UK. And I remember going to school in the infant school, because you had the infant school, then you had the junior school, then you had the secondary school or the grammar school. So in the infant school, which is the first school that I went to, we took an exam, a simple exam. I think it was called a cycling proficiency test, and it's about how you cross the road and look right and look left and different things, what the pedestrians for and different things like that. And then we took this test, and that was to grade you, as to where you would go next. Because age 7, then you go into the juniors at your next, where you stay for about 3 years, from your 8 till you're 3, till you're 11. Then you take another exam. So we took this exam. So they told me that I failed my exam, and a lot of it's funny because people that came from Jamaica, they were a lot brighter, I think, than the UK pupils. And then what happened is they gave us an exam, that test, cycling proficiency test, and they told me that I failed. But I was knowing that a lot of the guys that they said that passed, they were a lot stupider than I was. They were really dumb. And then I thought, no, this is a lie. So I went home. I was 7 and a half. I went home, and I told one of my brothers, the next one down to me, go for me. He's 2 years younger than me, and I told him, let's go to the school, because I left the window in the school open a little bit so that they couldn't notice that it wasn't locked. And I went back to the school, and I went through that window, and I went in the drawer of the school, or the teacher's drawer, and I found my test that I passed, and I took it home and showed it to my parents. And up to today, I can't remember my parents doing anything about it. But it kind of, but these kind of things, when they do these kind of things, it affects you later on in life, because you're going around thinking you're stupid, right? Because if you don't pass, that means you're dumb, right? And I know I wasn't dumb, because I used to ask myself some questions when I was in England, at that age 7, 8. I used to, when I'm going home from school, and I look up in the sky and I thought, thank God that I come from Jamaica, Kingston, and things like this. And even when I was much younger, before I came to England, I was very sensitive, because I remember I tried to jump down a well, this well being, and I tried to jump down there because I was thinking I want to go back to where I came from, because I knew that where I came from was better than where I am now. But that didn't happen, because then my sister grabbed me and my other brother grabbed me, and then it didn't happen. But that's one of my experiences. I'm going to show you a few things that happens to me, some kind of freaky stuff that I even went to when I was about 19, 20. My friend took me to a clairvoyant, or one of these people that they know things, and they told me that I'm psychic. But I know I was a lot different from the rest of the kids, and I used to, they was all running after girls. Of course I like girls, but I wasn't really, I didn't feel that sexual thing that, you need to jump into bed with anything that got legs, which is what my friends were doing. So what I used to have to do, I used to pretend and take them with me and pretend, but I didn't do nothing. Sometimes, but not all the time. Anyway, guys, that's just a little bit about me. And so, of course, we have to get to know each other, and see if there's anything you want to know about me, or any special Jamaican phrases that you would like me to translate to you. Just let me know. And then the other things I have to say is that thanks for dropping by, checking out my little video, and I've been going for a little while now. Please leave a like, share the video with your friends, and leave a comment, and I'll see you soon. Stay cool. Have a great week. Peace. Peace.